to my channel, Simply Wendy. Today we are making French apple cake. Perfect baking for the fall season. This apple cake is a mixture of Honeycrisp apples and Pink Lady apples. Oops. They are both a very sweet and tart apple. So the combination of these two apples will be perfect in this cake. It does require a little prep work on your part. This is actually about 7.5 cups of apples. I've chopped 4.5 cups of Honeycrisp and 3 cups of Pink Lady for this recipe. Once you've finished cutting up your apples, you want to sprinkle them with about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. The acid from the lemon juice will help the apples keep their natural color and not brown. We're going to start off by mixing 3 large room temperature eggs. And we're going to beat them for about 2 minutes until they're nice and foamy. As you can see, our eggs have become a nice pale yellow and they're very, very foamy. To that, we're going to be adding 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. I'm going to just mix this a little bit, so that looks about right. Next, we're going to be adding our dry ingredients. To this mixture, we will be adding 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and to this we're going to be adding 1.5 sticks of melted unsalted butter. There we go, we're mixing just till it's incorporated, the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. And then I'll scrape down the sides. Now the fun part. Remember our Honeycrisp and Pink Lady apples? We're going to be adding this to the batter and just stirring it around with a spatula. I've reserved 1 cup out of this because we're going to be pressing those into the batter as we put it into our springform pan, but I'll show you that in a second. So I'm just going to add the apples. And we're just going to, you can see that this is more apples than it is batter. Does that make it more healthy for you? So we're just going to stir it so that the batter and the apples are incorporated very nicely, and they are. Okay, and now, as you can see, very nicely together. And now we're going to add this to a 9-inch springform pan. We usually use a springform pan when we're making cheesecakes, but they have other uses as well, not just cheesecake. So I've sprayed it and I've lined it with parchment. I'm just going to take our apples and the batter and just pour it in. Smooth it out a bit. Let's see, smooth it out. And now I'm going to take the other apples that I reserved and I'm just going to sprinkle them on top. And I'm just going to press them down. Press them down into the batter. As you can see, the apples are all distributed nicely and flat, and I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. I'm going to take it out and sprinkle it with some coarse sugar and put it back in for about another 20 minutes. Release the sides of the springform pan, and this has turned out just beautiful. What I do suggest when you are releasing the sides of the springform pan is to go around with a knife to make sure that nothing is sticking, even though you sprayed it with cooking spray, just to be on the safe side. Now we're going to let this cool completely and dust it with some confectioner sugar. I've been waiting all day for this. I just cut myself a piece of this French apple cake, and it is a big piece it is. And I've been waiting all day. So here we go. Let's try it. See what it's like. Oh my god. The apples are really they're crunchy. They have a lot of texture. The cake itself almost has a custard consistency to it because there's so much moisture in the apples. Oh my gosh, this is really good. This is so good. Winner, winner. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment in the comments section below and share this video with your friends. I've added a link to the recipe in the description below. See you next time on Simply Wendy Live, Love, Bake.